Welcome back to Black Renaissance. A new art space opened its doors in Oakland, dedicated to the creativity of Black women. I got a sneak peek at the gallery's latest exhibit. It's called Riot Babies, and I got a chance to speak to the founder, who is fascinating. Check it out. Tucked away off the main thoroughfare of Oakland's booming uptown, in a place where some say condos are displacing culture, a new art gallery unlike any other in the Bay Area, or perhaps the country.
It's been met with great celebration.
Named for its owner and curator, Ashara Ekundayo, this gallery is by and for Black women, believed to be the only one of its kind.
It's particularly special to hold space here in the Uptown Arts District, to have a space that exclusively and unapologetically celebrates the stories and lives and creative force of Black women and women of the African diaspora.
Tonight, we took a sneak peek at its first exhibit, Riot Babies, named for the generation born amid the uprisings and unrest of late 1960s Detroit, Ashara's hometown.
There's a particular kind of, I think, personality that sprung from that.
More than 50 years later, the work of the Riot Babies and their children on these walls, an exhibit fueled by politics and pride, and, Ashara says, unexpected reflections of Black joy.
It's my love letter to my hometown. I was born and raised in Detroit, Michigan, and I invited 8 other sister friends to create a love letter to our hometown. And so I've been thinking about this show for a long time.
It's like, how do we claim space and make that space sacred and a place that we feel stronger in? And in coming to this discussion about hush art with Ashara, we said, we just need to just strike out and do our own thing. Right? No, we're not going to advertise in the media. We're not looking for approval. We just want to do what strikes our heart.
The artist is the first responder in times of crisis and disaster or pandemic. It is the artist, whether that be the writer or the movement maker, it be the visual artist, the poet, the musician.
I'm an extension of my mother, and not in a possessive way where a child's value determines one's value as a parent or a person. But I represent both a nostalgia and a potential, a resistance and an agency that she was not so able to actualize in her youth. I possess a grammar that she was not privy to until her 50s, a tie to home that through my learning from her and forcing her to remember.
It's gravely important that there be spaces for Black women, particularly as we look at the reality of the state of violence against Black bodies, against Black people, and in particular against Black women. And so there's this kind of adoration and love, you know, that's being put onto the canvas, that these women are having this love affair. This is actually like righteous glee that says, you know what, we Black women are particularly brilliant, particularly creative. This is what I wanted to do. When I was a child, I knew that I wanted to be someone who had control over what you saw on the wall, because I knew that that was a powerful thing to do. I knew it was a powerful place, you know, to hold in a society, to be one of the people who define the culture. So I'm excited about being able to show folks who are in the middle place, emerging artists as well, people whose work might not fit or you might not expect to see in a small gallery in West Oakland.
Be sure to check out Riot Babies, open through September 21st. You can find out more about the Ashara Ekundayo Gallery on her website, asharaekundayogallery.com. Coming up, a nonprofit that's saving lives. It's called Donor Network West, when Black Renaissance returns in a moment.